What's up, ladies and gents? This is Casey Kid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're doing an exotic review of that awesome new piece of helmet gear for the Warlock, the Ram. And I got it last week from Jur opening up one of his Ingrams. I was really lucky, and here it is on my guy. Look at him wearing his Vex gear ascended up to level 34. It looks awesome, especially with this Queen shader that I got from the level 35 strike. And yeah, after wearing all that Hobo Hive gear for so long, it looks so good to be back in the Vex stuff. So good. That's classy. That's day class A. That's right, I know French. What's wrong? Oh, this video. Anyway, here it is, the Ram, and how freaking awesome can you get? We're wearing a ram's head on our own head. That's 2 heads. That's awesome. Beats 1 head all the time. And it has Infusion as its first perk, so if you happen to be going back and doing Crota, this is going to be a good thing to regain your health whenever you're doing hard mode. The Scholar's Draw lets you get extra super energy whenever you kill an enemy with melee, which is good, but you don't melee a whole lot of enemies, at least not on purpose. Well, not yet. Not until Strength of the Ram, where you first get an armor increase, and then all your melee hits with a Voidwalker can trigger the lifesteal. So that's awesome. That's really awesome, but I think we need to see it in action. I don't think just talking about it is going to do the trick. So I'm showing you, this is my typical normal layout that I had on for a Voidwalker before the Ram ever came into existence. So you saw that I had Lifesteal on, which was my melee override ability, and we're going to see how that ends up synergizing, or not synergizing, hint, with the Ram and the strength of the Ram and how it's on every melee hit. So here we go, I had my melee override, and there it is, Lifesteal is up. And we don't have now our melee override anymore, so we're going to go ahead and run in, take some damage so we can see what ends up happening. And there it is. Okay, so it ended up hitting. We're still getting lifesteal whenever we do our hits, even if we don't have our melee override ability on. So that's awesome. Strength of the Ram is in effect. So it's pretty cool. You can definitely run in and do a lot more melee. The Warlock melee obviously has a whole lot of range. Any of you that have gone through punching battles with your buddies who are other classes know that the Warlock melee has the most range for sure. And if you see one of your buddies actually doing the Warlock melee, you can actually see it in effect. Oh yeah, and of course I have Bloom on, because Bloom is freaking amazing. You should always have Bloom. It's incredible. But I think that we're actually wasting lifesteal. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Surge, because I really like that for the extra movement speed and the ability to reload your weapons faster. You could pick Soul Rip if you wanted on kill whenever you have your melee override. You could get extra super energy, and that would synergize with the Scholar's Draw. But again, you kind of have to kill an enemy for that to take effect, whereas with Surge, you just need to hit an enemy. And I'm a much bigger fan of that, and we're going to see that in just a second right up here, whenever I get my ability, and there it is. So whenever we pop that, boom, and we're going to get 15 seconds worth of Surge, which means we can move faster, which is so much fun, and our weapons are going to reload faster. Everything's going to be much more awesome. So Surge is going to be my pick, not Soul Rip. If you really want that super up, by all means go for it. It's definitely up to your own playstyle, your own preference. The other thing to keep in mind is that lifesteal will not trigger absolutely every time you do the melee, because it needs the cooldown. So whenever you see lifesteal up on the screen, if you go running in and hitting another enemy with your melee while lifesteal's on the screen, you're not going to get your health back. As you can see right here, my health is down. The lifesteal counter gets off the screen and I can regain my health. If it's up, I'm not going to be able to regain my health. So that's just something else to keep in mind. Now obviously right here, all I was doing was mainly meleeing enemies. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be your style whenever you have the Ram. I think you're going to be a little bit more versatile, at least I assume you will be. And I just want to show you in normal battle that the Ram lets you just kind of add a little bit more versatility into things. Again, I can go ahead and pop some enemies. If I start losing my health, boom, hit a quick melee out, get my health back up. If my melee overrides up, I can go ahead and reload faster and move around the battlefield a little bit quicker. Definitely awesome. It just adds a little bit more to your repertoire, not to mention that you have that extra armor boost. So I've definitely heard that some people have been even using the Ram as a Sunsinger. I didn't test it out on a Sunsinger, but it's something to possibly keep in mind. For instance, I used to use the Obsidian Mind on my Sunsinger because I like the ability to regain my super quicker, and that was just one of the perks. Plus, the Obsidian Mind is pretty awesome. So there it is, my melee override was up. I went ahead and popped it. Surge is running, so my shotgun reloads super fast. I can move around the battlefield faster. The enemies are shooting at me, but boom, I'm getting out of there like I'm the Flash. There's a little Nova bombing for you. I really think you're gonna like the Ram. As usual, the Warlock gets another piece of awesome exotic armor. How can you even pick between all the great pieces of armor the Warlock has? It's pretty amazing, actually. I really think the Warlock has some of the best armor pieces in the game. Just unparalleled, some of the awesome special abilities that you end up getting with that. And here we are just finishing up the battle, going ahead to find, there it is, here's our guy. Here's our bounty guy. We gotta get you, guy. Gonna go ahead and shoot him, and you can see my reload with the shotgun whenever I don't have Surge active, and whenever I have it up, I can go ahead and pop him, and my shotgun's gonna reload that much quicker. Here we go, one more pop. Was Surge still up? There it is. And you can see that you can even do the quick reload as Surge is ending, as long as you hit the reload just before the counter ends. And I just wanted to show one final thing, because this was just funny. Whenever I was on the moon, this nice little public event came up. This walker, he was just kind of hanging out, being like, whatever. Well, I threw a little Shatter Nova Bomb out there, took him down to his knee. You can end up going ahead and getting your lifesteal off of the head. A couple more pops of the shotgun, and boom, he is nearly dead. Just a little bit more, and yeah, you're done. Walker, you're done. I'm sorry, Walker, you're drunk. Go home. It's over. So that was the exotic review of the Ram. I would definitely give it 2 thumbs up. It definitely seems like it's going to be one of those things that is a staple of Warlocks all around. Plus, it looks amazing. So anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your House of Wolves, and I'll see you around in Destiny. Nugs Ram.